Greetings everyone, and welcome to part 2 of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix for the PlayStation 3. And you know that experience that we just had in the beginning? Well, it turns out it was all just a dream, and Sora realized at that moment, no more peyote parties.
Whoa! Give me a break, Kyrie.
Sora, you lazy bum. I knew that I'd find you snoozing down here.
No, this huge black thing swallowed me up. I couldn't breathe, I couldn't... Ow!
Are you still dreaming?
It wasn't a dream. Or was it? I don't know. What was that place? So bizarre.
Yeah, sure.
Say, Kyrie, what was your hometown like? You know, where you grew up?
I told you before. I don't remember.
Nothing at all?
Nothing.
You ever want to go back?
Well, I'm happy here.
Really?
But you know, I wouldn't mind going to see it.
I'd like to see it too. Along with any other worlds out there. I want to see them all.
So what are we waiting for?
Hey! Aren't you guys forgetting about me? So, I guess I'm the only one working on the raft.
Ah!
And you're just as lazy as he is.
So you know this. Okay, we'll finish it together. I'll race you.
Huh?
What? Are you kidding?
Ready? Go!
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have been introduced to two more characters that will be important to the plot, Riku and Kyrie. And technically we have met them before in Sora's dream sequence, but now we're meeting them for real. And the game would like to remind you that, yes, we are in fact playing Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. So anyway, here we are on our first world, Destiny Islands. So you may be wondering, what is going on right now? Well, it turns out that Sora, Riku, and Kyrie are right now gathering supplies to build a raft so that they can actually leave the island and start exploring other worlds. Now, in my opinion, why would anyone want to leave such a place? I mean, it's a nice climate, it looks like. Beach, nice sun, perfect. But I suppose there are dangerous storms every now and then. Anybody who's lived on islands or has vacationed on islands with bad weather every now and then, please share your thoughts about island locations. I've never personally been to an island location. I just prefer to remain inland, but I'm getting off topic here. Anyway, right now we are gathering supplies for the raft. Well, actually, parts to assemble the raft. We're going to actually get supplies next time. So yeah, we're going to get 2 logs, a sailcloth, and some rope. But that's not the only thing we can do right now. As soon as I get some supplies, we're going to talk to 3 other kids, and, well, you'll see. Alright, so yeah, we have actual voice acting in this game. But of course, this game was originally a PS2, which meant voice acting already, so yeah. So, the voice of Sora. He is voiced by good old Haley Joel Osment, also known as the kid from The Sixth Sense, you know, I see dead people. And he was also David, the android kid from, let's see, what was that movie? Artificial Intelligence, is that what it's called? Huh. So, yeah, let's talk to this girl right here, shall we?
Ah, the breeze feels great.
Folks, meet Selfie from Final Fantasy VIII. Well, at least a child version of Selfie here. Now, we are actually going to fight her because, well, we can. And her weapon of choice is the jump rope, which is kind of like her whip thingy from her respective game. So, yeah. Now, we can fight these children to gain some experience points without fear of actually getting a game over. So, I would recommend doing so. Now, what you can do is you can actually, reflect her own attack back at her, and you can have the rope hit her head to stun her for a little bit. And it also counts for tech points, which means more experience points if you do a certain attack, which, affects an enemy in a certain way. So, I would recommend doing so. So, yeah. Again, this is not too bad, really, so don't use a potion during this fight. If you lose, they're just going to say, haha, I win, and you can challenge them all over again. So I would recommend, testing your fighting experience with these guys, just to get your fighting mechanics out of the way, you see. Alright, let's talk to our next guy, shall we?
Hey, what's happening, man?
Alright, we have Waka here from Final Fantasy X, and just like his bigger counterpart in that game, his weapon of choice is the ball. So, yeah. What we can do here is reflect the ball back at Waka to stun him. Sometimes we can hit him, and other times we can miss. And you can also get out of the way of the ball if you feel like you cannot hit it back at him in a certain way. So overall, it's not bad, really. You can really get some tech points by, tossing the ball back at him. And you can get 2 tech points if you manage to knock a ball back at him while it's supercharged. So there's that. Overall, I think this guy's a bit easier than Selfie. You just need to really mind where the balls are going, And he's really great for getting all those tech points, which means he's great for leveling up at times. So, yeah. Alright. And with that, I think that should do it. There we go. Alright. Alright, there is one more kid that we can fight right now, and he's actually right up there practicing his sword skills. So, yeah. Anyway, we need to go up this way anyway, because that's where the rope is. And, well, we need the rope for the raft, so, yeah. Let's see here. Let's go get the rope, and we're going to go talk to this kid to challenge him to a fight. So, yeah.
Hey, Sora! You feel lucky today?
Well, I don't know. Do you feel lucky, punk? Anyway, folks, our next challenger is Tita, also from Final Fantasy X. And his weapon of choice is the stick. And he treats it like a sword because the Tita in Final Fantasy X, uses a sword. Mostly that water sword called Brotherhood, if I recall. And it reminds me, is Final Fantasy X HD International released by now or something? Subscribers? Let me know. Really, I haven't been on the internet for a while. It probably is, it's just I have lost track. But I am getting off topic, aren't I? Anyway, Tita uses sword tactics. He'll try and take a swing at you. Just keep your distance, and if you manage to collide your quote-unquote swords, you can get tech points off that as well. And yeah, it looks kind of easy, doesn't it? I've taken each one of these guys down individually, and yeah, not much of a challenge, huh? So, let's up the stakes, shall we? Let's challenge all 3 of them at the same time. Why? Because, well, I can, and it's good for the experience, too, because there will be times that you will be swarmed by enemies in the game, and it's good to practice on how to take care of multiple enemies at the same time. Now, from what I've read and heard throughout the internet, people suggest to take out Selfie first, and it makes sense, really. I mean, all she is she's just flinging her rope around, and she kind of delays her attacks for a little bit. And next, let's see, the next victim would be Tita because of his sword techniques. And you want to save Waka for last because, well, you can easily dodge his ball attacks as you're trying to evade the other 2. So yeah. Now again, folks, if you just so happen to lose to these guys, they're just going to say, haha, we won or something. And, well, that's pretty much it, really. Now, don't waste a potion here, like I said. Just, if your health's going to go down, just, go out fighting, in my opinion. You don't get a game over. Even though my warning's now getting, that warning alarm's now, well, you can now hear it. And it can get a little annoying at times, that warning sound, unless you decide to heal up. Again, I'm not going to because, again, you don't lose a life. How many times do I have to stress that out? Alright, there should be no problem now since only Waka's left, and I can deflect his balls easily. I mean, it's pretty much the same fight now with him earlier, just, it's all a matter of timing. And how come I'm not hitting him? Jeez Louise. Oh, come on. This is getting ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. It just... I'm missing him. I'm completely missing him. I'm trying to stun him so I can get some hits off him, but it's... yeah, sorry if this is taking a little bit. It's just that this is so annoying. Finally. I did it, folks. I've beaten all 3 of them. Now, I'd recommend doing so at a higher level, you know. Although if you're one of those crazy people to, well, you know, go for it at a lower level. But, come on, experience and all that stuff. So, yeah. Now, there is one more challenger we can face right now, and it's good old Riku himself. So what I'm doing right now is I am going to a save point to, well, save my progress, because in the event that I lose to Riku, I can always load up the previous file and start all over and challenge him again over and over again. Well, like the other 3, you don't lose your life when you lose to Riku. Well, however, there is a matter of personal pride at stake. There's actually a score counter to how many times you've actually beaten Riku, or how many times Riku has beaten you. So, again, it's a matter of pride, in my opinion, and I want to actually beat Riku because, well, despite being best friends and all, Riku and Sora had this little rivalry thing going on, you know? I suppose it's normal among friends and stuff, so, yeah. And Riku's trying to rub into Sora's face that he's finished before him, you know, giving the stuff to Kairi and stuff. But, whatever. Let's challenge. I'm going to challenge you to a duel, dude. And Riku here, he is competent. I mean, he is, he doesn't play around, folks. He'll move around, he'll try to jump around, trying to slash Sora, and you have to move around and find the right time to strike at him. And I hate this move right here. You know, the one where he has to, when you get him on the ground, and what he'll do is he'll jump back up and kick Sora with those giant feet of his to damage him, and I really hate that. You know, to be honest, all these characters in this game, well, the original ones have big giant feet, and yeah, you may have noticed that Sora's shoes kind of look like Mickey Mouse's shoes. Now, from what I've read somewhere, Mickey Mouse was supposed to be the hero of this game, but eventually Nomura decided on an original character, so yeah. Now, of course, there's another way to lose this fight against Riku, and it's if you so happen to fall off this tiny island that you're dueling on, and if you fall off, it automatically counts as a loss. So, yeah, be careful not to fall off here. I think you should be alright, just time it correctly, and eventually you should beat him. No problem. Hopefully. Alright. My stupid taunts. Come on. There. Oh, I did it, folks. I actually beat him. How about that? And Riku's like, whatever. And see, there's that score I was talking about, and it's 1-0 Sora. Yay me. And we also get a potion for beating Riku. So if you want to stock up on potions, you can either fight the kids or fight Riku to your heart's content. But again, for the sake of this playthrough, I am just moving things along. And now that we have gathered all the supplies for Kairi, we can talk to her, and what she'll do is she will reward us with a high potion. And at that point, we can either do a rematch with those kids again, or just move on with the plot. And I'm just moving on with the plot because, well, in my opinion, there's a better way to level up your character.
So, Kairi's home is out there somewhere, right?
Could be. We'll never know by staying here.
But how far could a raft take us?
Who knows? If we have to, we'll think of something else.
So, suppose you get to another world. What would you do there?
Well, I haven't really thought about it. It's just, I've always wondered why we're here, on this island. If there are any other worlds out there, why did we end up on this one? And suppose there are other worlds. Then ours is just a little piece of something much greater. So, we could have just as easily ended up somewhere else, right?
I don't know.
Exactly. That's why we need to go out there and find out. Just sitting here won't change a thing. It's the same old stuff. So let's go.
You've been thinking a lot lately, haven't you?
Thanks to you. If you hadn't come here, I probably would have never thought of any of this. Kairi, thanks.
You're welcome.
Sora! You wanted one, didn't you?
A Palpu fruit?
If two people share one, their destinies become intertwined. They'll remain a part of each other's lives, no matter what. Come on, I know you want to try it.
What are you talking?
Are you implying something, Riku? I'll leave it to you, the audience, to figure that one out, okay? And I have to stress that these kids are in their mid-teens and they want to leave their home. Think about that, won't you? Anyway, here we are in Disneyland? Well, to be honest, Disney Castle at least. I do love the theme for this place, though it brings back so many memories. M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E, Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck. And nice touch with those brooms from Fantasia, you know, Sorcerer's Apprentice. That's a good movie right here. A nice little musical right here. And, nice story gag right there. And, here's Donald, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning, Your Majesty. It's nice to see you this month. What? Wake up, Goofy! Wake up! This is serious!
Hey there, Donald. Good morning.
We got a problem, Goofy. But don't tell anyone.
Oh, Queen Minnie?
Not even the Queen.
Daisy?
No! It's top secret.
Oh, good morning, ladies.
What?
Busted. Anyway, folks, you may have noticed that there are statues of Donald and Goofy in the throne room. And the first time I played this game, I didn't even notice them. And it's a nice little attention to detail. So yeah, in this continuity, Donald is the royal wizard, and Goofy is captain of the guards. So, yeah, we'll get to know more about these guys later on. In the meantime, though, I figure it's a good time to take a break because I've been playing for a while and I want to save my progress and, well, rest up. So yeah, folks, in part 3, we will continue to prepare for our trip on the raft to explore brand new worlds on a raft. Think about it. And, yeah, remember, these guys are kids. So, folks, I'll see you in part 3. Bye now.